So every year has been different for me here at Chaparral. My first year I wasn't on the Palms team, so I wasn't very out there with the kids, and I was very kind of enclosed in my own little bubble. But my sophomore year, I tried out for the Palms team, and I think that's when I was able to find the involvement in the school and be able to feel included in everything because I was actually putting myself out there. And then at the end of my sophomore year, of course, I was admitted to the hospital for an eating disorder, so that was definitely a big part in my high school career, and I feel like that at that point, that kind of, everything just kind of changed for me, where I was able to learn more about myself and learn more about like ways I can just kind of keep living and everything. And my junior and senior year were absolutely amazing because I was able to overcome my obstacles, and even though they're still here with me today, I am able to enjoy like things at school. I'm able to actually, I want to go to football games, I want to go to everything, and like my senior year has definitely been tough. It's one of my hardest years, but it's nice being able to see that there's the road or the tunnel or whatever it is that, yeah, the finish line, and it absolutely is amazing just seeing how far I've come and how different everything's been and how much I've changed, and it's just been a roller coaster of emotions, and definitely good and bad ones, but I wouldn't really change anything. When I was admitted to the hospital, it was, I think, 3 weeks before the school year ended, so it was right when we were buckling down for finals and finishing out the year and everything, and my counselor, Mr. Mullins, he was able to freeze my grades, and I think that was definitely one of the most amazing things that the school could have done for me, is that I feel like I had the luxury of not having to do finals or anything, where kids that were at the hospital still had to do schoolwork, still had to do tests and everything, even while they were in recovery and while they were still battling this horrible illness. And it was just amazing seeing the support that I got from my teachers. I would get cards in the mail, I would get emails, and when I came back to school, they were all so supportive. And I definitely, of course, like to thank the administration, like Mr. Mullins, Mr. Gochi, Mr. Bowman, and everybody, because I feel like that they were able to truly understand what I was going through. I mean, of course, that they weren't able to actually understand, but I feel like they didn't just brush it over and everything. And right before I was admitted, I was still at school, and I got called down to Mr. Mullins' office, and he told me that one of my teachers was very worried about me because I was losing a lot of weight and I just wasn't myself. And I still don't know who that teacher was today, but whoever they are, I would greatly like to thank them, because I think that that kind of put my mind into action, that if something is happening with me and it's not good. And I think whoever that teacher is, I would really like to thank them, because they were able to bring that up to the school as well as myself. But I think I want to thank all the administration and all of my teachers that year, like Mr. Cruz, Miss Garrity, everybody who just looked out for me and were always like, "Are you okay? Are you doing okay?" Definitely mental illnesses are something that are very hard to see, and it's a very rough topic to talk about. And I think that having sources of strength, which is all the suicide prevention club and everything, I feel like that us as an environment at school just take that as, we take it very seriously, and it was nice seeing that help, and seeing that they were aware of it and that they were looking at the signs and everything, and that and I've been battling with depression for 5-6 years now, and it's been a hard road, and I don't think that I think that they took care of it, and that they were able to notice that I'm not myself, and that they didn't just want to be like, "Oh, she'll be fine, like she'll just figure it out at home." No, they, like, all these teachers care about every single one of their students, and I think that it definitely, like, this adds on to that idea, because even if I was just a little student who I did get pretty good grades, but I wasn't very talkative in class, they still came up to me and would ask me, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, I'm worried about you." And it definitely made me feel supported. or supported. So I got accepted into the University of Colorado Denver, and I'm planning on going there for psychology, and then I want to get my medical degree in psychiatry. And I think that this scholarship, I'm very thankful that I was able to receive it, because I want to be able to go to as much school as I can, so I can help the kids who are dealing with mental illnesses, and there aren't enough mental health professionals in the world, and I feel like that we need more, and this scholarship will just help me get farther in my education with that. And yeah, I'm very excited to do that. And everyone always tells me, oh, it's going to be a lot of school, it's going to be crazy, but I'm ready for it, and I'm very excited to be able to help others the way that I was helped, and be a voice for the voiceless. My name is Kirstie June. I'm a survivor, I'm powerful, and I'm a 2018 Admin Scholarship recipient.